It's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there across Wyoming, and especially in House District number 1. And happy Mother's Day to my own mother, Becky Rolfe. Thanks for always being a star by my shoulder and helping me out and pushing me along. And to my beautiful bride, Charity, the mother of my children, I couldn't do anything without you. But I am taking off today. I am on the road. As you can see, I'm in my pickup with my phone mount. And I'm headed towards Lander, Wyoming. Lander, we're going to do a corporations committee meeting. Really looking forward to it. We've got a lot of different issues with election law, liquor law, those types of things. The Panama Papers situation, a lot of you have followed that pretty closely. Wyoming's right in the mix of that. We've got a lot of these shell corporations, right, that have been formed right here in Wyoming. So we'll be looking at those situations and seeing what we can do about them without violating any rights. That's the most important part of this job. Is anything you do, you got to make sure you're not violating anybody's rights. I wish that was more of a well-known situation, but it's really not. But the main purpose of this video, because I'm gonna update everybody once I'm done with the corporations committee of what actions we took and what we talked about. But the main point of this video is I want to talk about a judge down in Pinedale, a municipal judge. Her name is Judge Neely, and Judge Neely was just by commission, the Judicial Commission on Conduct and Ethics here in the state of Wyoming, has found that Judge Neely has stepped outside the boundaries of conduct and ethics, and is going to remove her from her seat for what, in my opinion, amounts to nothing more than speaking her opinion. She didn't actually do anything that, what I deem, in my opinion, warrants any kind of repercussions. What happened is she was called by a newspaper, asked if she was excited about performing gay marriages, and this is when the courts flipped over gay marriage. And she said no, she wasn't. That's her opinion. A lot of you know that I'm of the opinion government shouldn't be in the act of selling rights and shouldn't be in the act of giving permission slips for marriage in the first place, so it shouldn't be a government thing anyways. It's a religious right. So this situation's a little sticky. But it's not sticky on the outset that she has every right to say what she wants to say. In fact, she didn't actually deny anybody the right to marriage. She didn't deny anybody anything. She just said something on the phone to a reporter. And now she's being removed from office for saying that. And that just seems crazy to me. I mean, she didn't deny anybody's rights. She just said something that someone found offensive, and we're going to remove her for that? Holy cow, if we start doing that, I'm in a lot of trouble, folks. We all are. Who hasn't said something a little silly or something that they regretted? You know, that happens. This is Wyoming. You know, if we start going down the line of removing people from office or being too sensitive about things, we lose who we are here in Wyoming. Sort of that Judicial Commission on Ethics and Conduct, I don't know who those people are, but I think they need to cowboy up a little bit. For those that were offended by what Judge Neely said, I think you need to cowboy up a little bit. She said she wasn't interested in performing a gay marriage. So it's pretty clear from the outset, you don't seek a marriage from Judge Neely. But there's the problem. There's nobody actually ever went to Judge Neely and requested a gay marriage. That never happened. All she did was say that she wasn't interested in doing it to a reporter, and now she's being removed from office for it. That's silly. And it's ridiculous here in the state of Wyoming, because to my knowledge, I'll have to double check the statute, but I don't even believe you have to be an ordained priest to marry someone here in the state of Wyoming, or a judge. So what does it matter? And this is the problem. government's in the business of selling rights, and that's ridiculous. And I look for a bill this session to get government out of marriage. I think that's the way to go. I really do. A lot of people worry, what do we do about marriage certificates? What do we do about proof of marriage to insurance companies along those lines? And I think we can get rid of marriage licensure and not get rid of marriage certificates. And a marriage certificate is just a recognition of an act that has been done, and that can be used for insurance. It can be used for any number of things to show benefits to your significant other. But we don't need marriage licensure. We don't need to give permission to get married. And that's the basis of it. And that's where I think we get away from all these situations that have arisen. So that's pretty much it for me. House District number 1. I'm on the road. I'm headed towards Lander. It's 3:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. Beautiful day. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. You're sure special ladies, and we wouldn't be here without you. That's a fact. So anyways, I'll catch up with you guys once this meeting's over. Adios.